Hello again, welcome back. Welcome to a new class, welcome to a new day, another day on the way to English. Another day on the way to reaching the objective of mastering this language. Bueno, miento. The objective is not to master the English language, that's impossible. Not even me. I haven't even mastered the English language. But the objective is to control communication situations adequately, using the English language as a vehicle for communication. That's the objective. Don't forget, you can make mistakes. I make mistakes when I speak Spanish, and my Spanish pronunciation is not native. But usually I can control the communication situation, and that's the idea. That's the objective. That's the ultimate goal. Ultimate, escrito ultimate, no significa último, significa en última instancia, en el análisis final. In the final analysis, the goal is to control future communication situations adequately in English, to be able to change from Spanish to English and continue negotiating the contract successfully, or continue communicating successfully in the meeting and participating well. Okay, let's go to camera number 1, shall we? All right, so here we are together again. Have you heard of The Who? Yes, of course, the famous English rock and roll group, The Who. Have you heard of The Who? Ask me if I've heard of the Beach Boys. Richard, have you heard of the Beach Boys? Of course. Round, round, get around, I get around. Of course I've heard of the Beach Boys. Good Vibrations, etc. Ask me if I've heard of Three Dog Night. Richard, have you heard of Three Dog Night? Three Dog Night? Yes, it rings a bell. Three Dog Night was a group of 3 singers in the United States in the late 60s and early 70s. Of course, yes, I've heard of them. I've heard of them. Richard, have you heard of Cho An Lai? Yes, I have. Have you ever heard of Cho An Lai? It rings a bell. Who is Cho An Lai? Well, the question isn't who is Cho An Lai. The question is who was Cho An Lai. He was the number 2 man in communist China during the period of Mao. Mao Zedong was the number 1. He was the chairman of the Communist Party in China. And the Secretary General, or the second person, was usually, all the time, Cho An Lai. Okay? Now, ask me if I have ever heard of Ho Chi Minh. Richard, ¿cómo? Ho Chi Minh. Richard, have you ever heard of Ho Chi Minh? Yes, I have. Have you? It rings a bell, but who is Ho Chi Minh? Well, rather who was Ho Chi Minh? He was the leader of Vietnam, North Vietnam, in the period of independence, first from the Japanese, and then from the French, and then finally from the Americans. And the city of Saigon is no longer called Saigon. It's called Ho Chi Minh City. So if you go to Vietnam, if you visit Vietnam, which is one of the 5 or 6 countries in Southeast Asia, I recommend you visit Saigon or Ho Chi Minh City. All right? He was a very able, muy hábil, he was a very able leader of the Vietnamese. And after the division of Vietnam in North and South, he was the leader of the North Vietnamese, and neither the Japanese, nor the French, nor the Americans, fijaos como lo digo, ni el uno, ni el otro, ni el otro, neither the Japanese, nor the French, nor the Americans could defeat Ho Chi Minh. Okay? So, and I think he died in the late 70s, maybe in the early 80s, or maybe in the mid 70s. Or maybe he died before the end of the Vietnam War, in the early 70s. That's homework for you. Ho Chi Minh, when did he die? In the early 70s? In the late 60s? In the mid 70s? I don't really remember. Okay, ask me if I have ever heard of, let me see. Ask me if I've ever heard of Martin Fierro. Richard, have you ever heard of Martin Fierro? Yes, I have. Have you? Have you heard of Martin Fierro? It rings a bell. Who is he? Well, again, the question is, who was he? And he wasn't a real person. Okay, he wasn't a real person. He was the protagonist, or the main character, in the most important epic poem in Argentina. Okay, everybody in Argentina knows who Martin Fierro was. He was a gaucho. Okay, and it's a very important, long, epic poem, Martin Fierro. And the author, I can't remember the name of the author. Jose Sanchez, a very simple, a very common Spanish name, but I can't remember the name of the author. So, now, have you ever heard, let me ask you a question. Have you ever heard of Abraham Lincoln? Of course I've heard of Abraham Lincoln. Okay, have you ever heard of Thomas Jefferson? Of course I've heard of Thomas Jefferson. Have you ever heard of Benjamin Disraeli? Disraeli. It rings a bell. Disraeli Gears. It was an album, an LP, un LP, by, I think by Eric Clapton. Yes, true. Disraeli Gears was an LP by, I can't remember, a group with Eric Clapton. But I'm not referring to the LP. I'm not referring to the album. I'm referring to a real man. Have you ever heard of Benjamin Disraeli? Well, in that case, no. Who was he? He was one of the most important parliamentarians and prime ministers in English history. He was a prime minister during the 19th century on several occasions, and was an important person in the philosophy of the Conservative Party, the Tory Party in Great Britain. Okay, Benjamin Disraeli. He was Jewish too, which is uncommon. Es poco común. Digo incomún en inglés. Es un con un. It's uncommon. But Benjamin Disraeli was Jewish, judío. And he was one of the most important figures in British political history, really, especially in the 19th century. Have you ever heard of, si dice con of, si conoces, si te suena, have you ever heard of, or have you heard of? Okay, I'll be back in a few minutes to continue.
Thank you very much, Richard. My name is Alberto Alonso, and you are watching, wait, what's the name of this course? I forget. Well, maybe my guest, my very special guest, can help me. Annette, what is the name of this course? I forget. I have amnesia.
Vaughan 4.0.
That's it. Thank you for reminding me. Thank you for reminding me because I forgot. I'm very, how do you say, alguien que olvida las cosas siempre?
You forgot.
I'm forgetful.
Forgetful.
Forgettable es que te olvidas de mí así. Am I forgettable? Or am I unforgettable?
You're unforgettable.
Okay, but I am forgetful. ¿Ves la diferencia? Okay, if somebody is forgettable, te olvidas de ellos así. If they're forgetful, se olvidan de ti así, right? Forgetful. Are you a forgetful person?
No, I'm not.
Yeah, I didn't think you were for some reason. I didn't think you were, but I...
To forget things.
Yeah, do you forget things often?
No.
I forgot my mother's birthday.
Oh, that's a pity.
I know, I'm a bad son. But she knows I don't mean it. She knows it's not bad intention. I'm just a forgetful person. Despistado. Yeah, I know. Okay, ask me what we're going to do today, Annette.
What are we going to do today?
Okay, we're going to sing and dance. And no, I'm joking. She was like, oh no. Soy capaz, eh? You know it's true. And maybe we will. Tengo que hablar con el equipo y ver si es posible bailar en uno de estos. And we'll dance. Okay, well today we're going to review. Because it's very important to review. Why? Because whether we don't like it or not, even if you're not a forgetful person, the older we get, the more we forget. Is this true? I mean, at least in my case, I'm noticing
Sometimes.
I forget things a lot. But it's true. If you want to remember things, like a song, when you learn, how do you say de memoria? How do you say saber una canción, perdona, de memoria?
To know something by heart.
Qué crack eres. To know something by heart, to know a song by heart. Well, the same thing. You need to know English by heart. No puedes estar, taken. No hay tiempo. Cuando estás reunido, cuando estás... You have to be on the ball, espabilado. Lo tienes que soltar en el momento. Si no, no cierras la operación, no, ¿sabes? No te buscan, si pierdes las maletas, no sabes comunicarlo así, pues... What's going to happen? So you need to have it accessible at all times. So this is why we review, so we don't forget. Okay, so let's take a look. How do you say investigar? Okay, hay un truco porque hay varias cosas aquí que son investigar. Okay, how do you say I más D in English? Investigación y desarrollo. How do you say I más D in English?
Investigate.
Okay, no, we say research and development. R&D, right? Richard Brown, mi jefe, es el jefe de I más D. Research and development, R&D. ¿Ves? Otra cosa. Ok, pero research es investigación de una empresa, de producto, esto. Investigación de CSI es investigation. Investigación de cualquiera, mirar un tema más profundo, es otro. To look into. Si lo piensas, piensa en un vaso. To look into it. Tienes que asociar, ¿eh? Esto funciona. Me acuerdo de cosas del segundo curso del colegio por asociarlas. Y es verdad. So, nunca te olvidas de investigar una cuestión. How do you say? Voy a investigar la cuestión.
I will look into it.
I'll look into it. Y la cuestión es the matter. I'll look into the matter. Que es casi una frase hecha. I'll look into the matter. Right? Okay, so to look into. Te vas a olvidar de esa porque tienes la... Investigar, mirar lo más profundo. To look into something, right? Okay, so this is a very thing. So do you like to look into things when you read something or hear something interesting?
Yes, of
on
course.
Vaughan Radio? Do you look into it?
Of course.
Yeah? Okay. What was the last thing you looked into? Do you remember? Like some kind of event in history or something that you looked into?
Some pictures from the Prado.
Okay, and you saw some paintings?
Yes.
Or some pictures? Because pictures son
Paintings.
fotos. And
Paintings.
You saw some paintings and you said, wow, these are
The most
interesting.
important paintings from the Prado.
And then what did you do? You looked into it, whether on the internet or books, to look into. Mirar más profundo, investigar, piénsalo. Si miras al vaso, lo estás to look at. To look into, ya quieres saber lo que hay dentro. Okay, no te olvides, do not forget that one. I'm looking into the camera and I'm looking into your eyes to tell you that. Okay, now let's say, how do you say, te conoces tal persona? Pero no de conoces tal persona personalmente. ¿Conoces a Cristiano Ronaldo?
Have you heard from...
No, have you heard from us? Te ha escrito correspondencia. Oh yeah,
Have
Cristiano
you
called
heard
me.
about?
Okay, we can say, have you heard of? Have you heard of Cristiano Ronaldo? Vamos a practicarlo. Have you heard of? Because have you heard from es tu madre. Have you heard
Yes,
from your mother?
okay,
Okay.
okay.
Que ves, cambiando la preposición, cambiamos el sentido total. So ask me if I've heard of Cristiano Ronaldo.
Have you heard of Cristiano Ronaldo?
What do you think?
Of course.
Yeah. Ask me if I've heard of Leo Messi.
Have you heard of Leo Messi?
Yeah. How do you say me suena? ¿Hay otra forma de decir me suena también?
It rings a bell.
Es que es un crack. ¿Tú sabías eso? ¿Lo sabías? It rings a bell, ¿ok? Have you heard of tal persona? Y eso es la respuesta casi, es clave, es como una conversación A y B. Have you heard of tal? Yeah, it rings a bell. Y esto es lo que decimos. Practícalo y nos vemos. Chao.
Welcome back. Okay, to get, el temido verbo to get. Hasta la gente tiene pesadillas por culpa del temido verbo to get. Okay. Get is a harmless verb, inofensivo. No daña, no puede hacer daño a nadie. To get. Camera number 1, and we'll continue with to get. Okay. The most important meaning of to get is the literal meaning of to obtain. Okay, remember, to get means to obtain. It has other meanings and other applications, but the most important is the most common, to obtain. When I was 16, I got my driver's license when I was 17. I got my driver's license when I was 16. I got my Social Security card when I was 14. My Social Security card is the equivalent in Spain of the NIF, the number, your identity card. My Social Security card. I got it when I was 14. How old were you when you got your driver's license? Por cierto, by the way, in the United States and Canada, we say drivers with an apostrophe S, driver's license. In the United Kingdom and Ireland, they say driving license. Probably the British and Irish version is easier for you. Driving license, okay? So I'll use the British way. How old were you when you got your driving license? I got mine when I was 16. When did you get yours? I got mine when I was 16. When did you get yours? How old were you when you got yours? My sister got her driver's license also when she was 16. Almost everybody in the United States gets their driver's license or driving license when they're 16. Escuchad de nuevo. Almost everybody gets their. Their es su de ellos. Sin embargo, everybody es todo el mundo, que es singular. Tercera persona del singular. Pero their es su de ellos. Tercera persona del plural. Hacemos o cometemos a propósito este error gramatical para evitar decir lo siguiente. In the United States, almost everybody gets his or her driving license when he or she is 16. Okay? So everybody gets his or her driving license when he or she is 16. That is a bit forced in English. Not recommendable. Okay? Antiguamente, a long time, well, until recently, the machista world was, se dice his, aunque sea mujer. Everybody got his driving license when he was 16. But that's not really correct, nor politically correct. So we switch to there, and it sounds perfectly correct, and you can even use it in writing. Almost everybody, no todo el mundo, pero casi todo el mundo, almost everybody in the US, in the States, in the United States, tres formas para decir mi país, in the US, in the States, or in the United States, almost everybody gets their driving license when they're 16. When there's una contracción de they are. Fijaos, when they're 16. When I'm 16, when you're 16, when they're 16. Okay? And how old were you when you got your driving license? Now, I know a person who's a hunter, a person who's a big game hunter. Hunting. A big game hunter is a cazador de caza mayor. Small game is caza menor. And he got his hunting license only 2 years ago, and he's 71. So he decided when he was 69, he wanted to become a hunter, and he got his hunting license 2 years ago, about when he was 71. When he was 71, to get, all right, to get grades, to get good marks. The British usually say, to get good marks. The Americans usually say always say to get good grades. When you were in, are you still in school? Yes? Maria, are you still in school? Tomas, are you still in school? Yeah? Okay. Do you get good grades? Maria, do you get good grades? Usually, okay. And Tomas, what kind of grades do you get? Suspensos. Aprobados, raspados. 6, okay. All right, so you don't get good grades, but Maria gets good grades. It's normal now, Tomas. The girls get good grades and the boys usually don't. Maybe the girls are more intelligent than the boys, I don't know. And Manolo, when you went to school, did you get good grades? When I went to school, I got good grades, yeah. Usually. I remember perfectly. Every time I changed to a new school, I didn't get good grades the first year. But starting on the second year, I got good grades. In every school, including the university. When I changed primary schools from Texas to Oklahoma, I needed to adapt to a different style a bit. And the first semester, I didn't get good grades. But starting in the second semester, I got good grades. And then when I graduated, quote unquote, from primary school and started in junior high school, which is the first half of secondary school, the first year I didn't get good grades. But the second and third I did. Okay? And then when I graduated from junior high school and started in 10th grade, grado 10, año 10, 10th grade in high school, I had some trouble. And I didn't get good grades. But the second and third year, I got good grades. And finally, when I went to college, or when I went to uni, como dicen los británicos, university, I didn't get good grades in my first year. But in the next 3 years, I got good grades. To get good marks, como dicen los británicos, to get, conseguir, obtener, to get, all right? To get. Get, got, gotten in American English, get, got in British English. Have you ever got a hunting license, diría un británico? ¿Alguna vez has obtenido una licencia de caza? Have you ever got a hunting license? And the Americans, have you ever gotten? The American usage of the verb to get is similar to the usage of the verb to forget. Forget, forgot, forgotten, get, got, gotten. Okay? I think American English is more pure because the English that traveled to America was from several centuries ago and some of it has maintained. Similar to the Spanish in South America, Latin America. In some areas of Latin America, they use some Spanish words or expressions from 2-3 centuries ago that have been lost in Spain. It's the same in the UK. Okay, I'll be back in a few minutes. Our sponsors have something to say. Okay, to get. If you want to start hunting, you need to get a hunting license. If you want to start driving a car, you need to get a driving license. If you want to have money to buy a house, you need to get a mortgage. You need to go to the bank and ask for a loan, un préstamo. To get a loan or to get a mortgage, hipoteca, you need to go to the bank. And to get gas, if you're driving your car and you're running out of gas or gasoline, you need to stop in a gas station or a petrol station or a service station to get petrol or to get gas or gasoline. I need to get some gas. Se dice así, yo lo digo así siempre. I need to stop and get some gas. I need to stop and get some gas, a británico, and get some petrol to fill up the tank. Okay, I'll pass you to another teacher, another friend and colleague of mine, and then I'll be back.
Hello. Thank you, Richard. My name is Fitz, and I'm here with Luca. How is Luca today?
Fine, thank you.
Are you fantastic again?
Yes, I am.
You're fantastic again. Yes, I'm fantastic again. Yes. Are you ready?
Yes, I am.
Okay, are you ready? Okay. Luca, did you get a job yesterday?
Yes, I got a job yesterday.
Very good. And negative?
No, I didn't get a job yesterday.
A job.
A job.
Yesterday.
Yesterday.
Very good. Okay. She got a job yesterday. Did you get a job yesterday? Yes, I got a job yesterday. Negative, she didn't get a job yesterday. Have people been able to get loans from the bank this week?
Yes, people
Have been
able to get loans from the bank this week.
This week, very good. People have been able to get loans from the bank this week. Will you get a new car tomorrow?
Yes, I'll get a new car tomorrow.
Very good. And in the negative?
No, I won't get a car tomorrow.
Okay, very good, very good. Yes, she'll get a new car tomorrow. Negative, she won't get a new car tomorrow. She won't get. Very good. Do you get angry often?
Yes, I get angry often.
Okay, and then one more time. Angry.
Angry.
So say it again. I get angry.
Yes, I get angry very often.
Okay, and negative?
No, I don't get angry very often.
Okay, but do you really get angry very often?
Yes, sometimes.
Okay, she gets angry often. She doesn't get angry often. With Luca, she gets angry often. Are you getting hungry?
No, I am not getting hungry.
And in the negative?
Yes, I'm
Sorry,
getting,
excuse me, in the positive.
Yes, I am getting hungry.
And contract?
I'm getting hungry.
Very good. So are you getting hungry? Yes, I'm getting hungry. No, I'm not getting hungry. When was the last time you got thirsty?
The last time I
got thirsty?
I got thirsty was
Thirsty.
thirsty was right now.
Okay.
Can you say that?
Okay.
Can you say that even in the past if you say
It's better to say I'm thirsty right now.
okay.
I'm thirsty right now.
Okay.
When was the last time you got thirsty on Thursday?
The last time I got thirsty on Thursday
Very good.
was
Last week, for
last
example.
week.
Okay, so the last time she got thirsty on Thursday was last week. Okay, very well done. Can you say it one more time?
The last time I got thirsty on Thursday was last week.
Fantastic, Luca. Very, very good. Is your English getting better?
Yes, I hope so. My
Oh.
English is getting better.
Okay, and my English
My English
is
is getting better.
Okay, my English is getting better. One more time.
My English is getting better.
Fantastic, Luca. My English is getting better. My English is getting better. Now, at home, practice, please. My English is getting better. Okay, out loud. My English is getting better. Can you help them and say it one more time? Just one more time.
My English is getting better.
Fantastic. Okay, your English is getting better.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Have you ever gotten a hangover?
Yes, I've got a hangover.
I've
I've
gotten
gotten a hangover.
a hangover.
A hangover.
Okay, very good. I've gotten a hangover. I've gotten a hangover. ¿Y qué significa I've gotten a hangover?
Tener resaca.
Okay. Are you getting tired of answering questions?
No, I'm not getting tired of.
I'm not getting tired.
I'm not getting tired
Very good.
of answering questions.
And one more time. I'm tired.
Okay. No, I'm not getting tired of answering questions.
Very good. She's not getting tired. No es tired. She's not getting tired of answering questions. Are you getting tired of answering questions? No, of course not. Ask me if I get tired of asking questions.
Do you get tired?
Tired.
Tired.
Tired. Very good. Tired.
Do you get tired of asking questions?
No, I never get tired of asking questions. I never get tired of asking questions. Okay? When was the last time you got scared?
The last time I got scared was when I was watching a scary movie.
Okay, and can you repeat? Very good sentence, very good.
The last time I got scared was when I was watching a scary movie.
Very good. The last time she got scared was when she was watching a scary movie. That's a fantastic sentence. Can you say it for me again to
Yes.
help them?
The last time I got scared was when I was watching a scary movie.
Fantastic, Luca. Okay. Is the weather getting warmer or colder?
No, the weather is getting colder.
Okay. Is the weather getting drier or wetter?
The weather is getting wetter.
Okay. And with weather, you can also say it's. It's getting wetter.
It's getting wetter.
Very good. It's getting wetter. Is the weather getting wetter or drier? It's getting wetter. Okay. Did you get your hair cut last week?
No, I didn't get my hair cut last week.
Very good. And in the positive?
Yes, I got my hair cut last week.
Fantastic. Very good. Do you get annoyed with your children sometimes?
Yes, I do get annoyed with them sometimes.
Very good. And again?
Yes, I get annoyed with them sometimes.
And in the negative?
No, I never get annoyed with them.
With them. Okay. Which is
so
true.
false, no.
You get annoyed with them often.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. When did you get your ears pierced?
When? I got my ears pierced like 5 years ago.
Okay.
About
5 years ago. Okay. And repeat.
I got my ears pierced
Pierced.
5 years ago.
Okay. She got her ears pierced 5 years ago. ¿Cómo se dice en español? Ears.
Que me hice los agujeros en
Okay.
las orejas.
Okay. Are you getting famous?
No, I'm not getting famous.
And in the positive?
Yes, I am getting famous.
Very good. Very good. Now, just a quick review. Did you get a job yesterday?
Yes, I got a job yesterday.
Very good. She got a job yesterday. She didn't get a job yesterday. She got, she didn't get. Okay. And one more question. Okay. Is your English getting better?
Yes, my English is getting better.
Perfect. Her English is getting better, and so is yours. But you must practice. Thank you, and goodbye.
Welcome back. Translation list, camera one, come on, let's go. All right. Una vez que empiezan, no paran. Es increíble. Once they start, they don't stop. It's incredible. Once they start, they don't stop. Hiciste start con esto. No begin. Es correcto decir once they begin, they don't stop. But nobody says it. Once they start, they don't stop. Son implacables. They're relentless. Ooh. My teachers, the teachers who work in Vaughan, once they start teaching, they don't stop until sweat forms on your upper lip. Okay? Making you produce, and produce more and more English. Once they start, they don't stop. Por eso siempre terminan los primeros. Por eso. That's why. Excuse me for saying it so many times, but I want it to stick in your brain. I want it to stay. To stick es quedarse pegado ahí. Utilizable. That's why. Es por eso, por lo que siempre terminan los primeros. That's why they always finish first. En inglés terminamos primeros, no terminamos los primeros. That's why they always finish first. Because once they start, they don't stop. Yes, like the tortoise and the hare. Okay, la tortuga y la liebre. Yes, the tortoise was perseverant. Similar to you with your English. Once you start, you never stop until you vanquish, vencer, or conquer, conquistar. Until you vanquish and conquer my language, okay? Es conquistable mi idioma, ¿eh? ¿Estás seguro de que esto es lo que quieres? Are you sure this is what you want? Yeah? Are you sure? Okay. If you're sure this is what you want, then you can have it. It's yours. If you want it, here it is. Come and get it. Okay. And if this is what you want, fine. Are you sure this is what you want? Estoy saltando cada vez el pronombre relativo that, porque es opcional. Are you sure that this? ¿Estás seguro de que esto? ¿Estás seguro esto? Saltamos de que. Are you sure this is what you want? This is what? Lo que. What? This is what you want? Yes, I'm sure. This is what I want. Deja tu coche al lado del mío. Leave your car next to mine. Leave your car next to mine. Se admite también beside. Leave your car beside mine. Pero se dice muy poco en este caso concreto. También se admite by. Leave your car by mine. But next to, con la X bien sonora, is the most common. Leave your car. Deja tu coche. Leave, le ave escrito. Leave your car next to mine. Okay. No me lo puedo creer. No me lo puedo creer. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Yeah. I can't believe how well you're progressing with English. I'm very pleasantly surprised. I can't believe it. En inglés, no puedo creerlo. En español, añadís me. No me lo puedo creer. I don't know why. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. ¿Cuánto tardaste? ¿Cómo se dice en inglés cuánto tardaste? A ver, María, ¿cuánto tardaste? She can't do it. Se ríe. She's nervous. She gets nervous. Okay? Well, when I put her on the spot, spot es un paraje, un lugar. Pero el dicho, when I put her on the spot, cuando le pongo en delante, en un aprieto, tiene que producir o rendir, she can't say it. Okay, ¿cuánto tardaste? How long did it take you? How long did it take you? How long did it take you to come here this morning? How long did it take you to learn what you know of English now? How long did it take you? How long did it take you to brush your teeth this morning? How long did it take you to get dressed? How long did it take you to shave, guys? How long did it take you to take a shower? How long did it take you to leave home? How long did it take you to go to work this morning? All right? And yesterday, how long did it take you to wake up in the morning? All right? How long did it take you? How long did it take you to prepare coffee at home? How long did it take you? ¿Dónde estabas cuando ocurrió? Where were you when it happened? Where were you? Where were you? Where were you when it happened? Es peor de lo que yo pensaba. It's worse than I thought. Es peor de lo que pensaba. El de lo que, simplemente decimos than. It's worse. Worse, sin te, por favor. It's worse. No es que sea lo peor de todo o el peor de todos. Eso sí, the worst. Pero esto es un comparativo. Se compara con lo que yo preveía o pensaba. It's worse than I thought. Than I thought. Primero TH vibrada y luego TH suave. It's worse than I thought. Déjame verlo. Anda. Come on. Let me see it. Let me see it. Let me see it. Cool. Wow. I like it. Can I have one? Can I have a cup like this? Come on, please. Pretty please. Anda, porfa. Can I have a cup like this? Let me see it. Let me see it. Can I hold it? Can I hold it? Yeah, let me hold it. Let me hold it. Let me hold it. Ah, wow. Let me hold it. Come on, let me touch it. Can I touch it? Can I touch it? Come on, let me touch it. Let me touch it. Let me touch it. No, nunca se dice let me too. Let me touch it. Wow, cool. Can I hold it? Let me hold it. Wow. Okay. Can I put it down on the, it's heavy. Can I put it down on the table? Come on, please. Let me put it back. All right. Well, can I take a sip? Come on, let me take a sip. Let me take a sip. Come on, please. Let me take a sip. Oh, it's nice, fresh, cool water. Okay. Déjame verlo. Let me see it. ¿Cómo hiciste eso? How did you do that? Really? Let's see. Huh? How did you do that? I can't do it. Let me see. Wow, how did you do that? How did you do that? That's cool. Yeah, how did you do that? Yeah, look, can you do this? Wow, how did you do that? Well, you put your fingers together and open them like that. Can't you do that? Or like this? Can't you do that? How did you do that? Wow, I can do it with both hands. Can you do that? No. How did you do that? ¿Cómo hiciste eso? How did you do that? How did you do that? Wow. All right. Estás loco si crees que te voy a seguir. You're crazy if you think I'm going to follow you. You're the last person in the world I would follow because you always get lost in life. Half the time in your life, you're lost. If you think I'm going to follow you, you're crazy. Prefiero hacer las cosas a mi manera. I prefer to do things my way, como Frank Sinatra. I did it my way. Okay. I'll be back in just a few minutes after our next teacher to close the program. Thank you.
Thank you, Richard. Hello, everyone. I'm Natasha, your teacher, and today I'm here with a very special student. Her name is Mamen. How are you?
Hi, Natasha. Bigits.
Sorry?
Bigits? No.
Good day?
Good day.
Okay, almost. Casi. She's saying hello in the way we say hello in Australian. It's good day.
Good day.
Let's get Mamen to repeat. Good day.
Good day.
Well, thank you for trying to remember.
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay.
Very good. It was almost very close. In the next class,
Okay.
you'll say it perfect, right?
Okay,
very good. Okay, as you know, before we're going to do the translation list, we're going to go over your 5 words of the day, okay? As you know, it's very, very, very important that you learn these 5 words every single day, because obviously at the end of the course, you'll know many, many, many more words, okay? So let's start with the vocabulary. I'll say it in English, and I'll say it in Spanish and you'll say it in English, okay? Try to focus on the pronunciation. Okay, first word, criticar. How do you say criticar in English? Very good, very difficult to pronounce. Criticize, okay? Everything is with an S sound, todo con un sonido de S, menos la Z que se dice zzz, como una abejita, okay? Let's see if Mamen can say this.
Criticize.
Perfect, very good pronunciation.
I'm probably with
very good, con la
with the
abejita, perfecto. Okay, criticize. Vale, la siguiente palabra, okay? Medir. How do we say medir? Also difficult to pronounce. Very good. Measure, okay? Zh, like a CH or like an SH but softer. Zh, okay? Measure. Repeat. Very good. Measure. Let's see if Mamen can say this as well.
Measure.
Very good. Measure. One more time.
Measure.
Very good. Very good. You know French then?
Yes.
Because it's a very similar sound. Measure, okay? The next word is día de la semana laboral. How do you say this? Very good. This is easy. Weekday. Let's see if Mamen can say it just like you.
Weekday.
Very good. Perfect. Nothing to correct. Perfect.
No.
Okay? The next word is llegar a un acuerdo. How do we say this? Very good. To reach an agreement. One more time. Very good. Let's see if Mamen can say this word as well.
To reach an agreement.
Perfect. Nothing to correct. Mamen has studied a lot today, I can tell, okay? And the last word is regatear. How do we say this? A very important word, actually. Very good. To bargain. Repeat. Very good. To bargain. Let's see if Mamen can say this last word.
To bargain.
To bargain. Very good. To bargain. One more time.
To bargain.
Very good. Okay. Now that we've done the vocabulary, let's start with the translation list, okay? Tenemos mucho que hacer y vamos a empezar enseguida, ¿vale? Bueno, vamos a empezar. La primera frase, the first sentence is for Mamen. Are you ready?
Ready.
Una vez que empiezan, no paran.
Once they start, they don't stop.
Very good. Once they start, they don't stop. Very, very good. The next one is for you at home, okay? Por eso siempre terminan los primeros. Very good. That's why they always finish first. Very good. The next one. Are you ready?
Ready.
Okay. ¿Estás seguro de que esto es lo que quieres?
Are you sure that this one is what you want? No,
That
that this is what you want.
Very good. One more time.
Are you sure that this is what you want?
Very good. Are you sure that this is what you want? Very good. The next one is for you at home, okay? Deja tu coche al lado del mío. Very good. Leave your car next to mine. Okay? Or instead of next to, you could say beside mine, okay? But next to is more common, okay? Leave your car next to mine. Okay, very good. Okay, the next one is for Mamen. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
No me lo puedo creer.
I can't believe it.
Very good. She was acting with that sentence too. I can't believe it. But I can believe that you said it correctly. Very good.
Okay.
Okay, the next one is for you at home, okay? ¿Cuánto tardaste? Very good. How long did it take you? Be careful. Con tardar, el sujeto siempre, siempre, siempre es it, okay? So, how long did it take you? One more time. Very good. How long did it take you? Very good. Okay, the next one is for Mamen, okay? ¿Dónde estabas cuando ocurrió?
Where were you when it happened?
Very good. Where were you when it happened? And happened with that D sound at the end, okay? Where were you when it happened? At home. Very good. Where were you when it happened? The next sentence is for you at home, okay? Es peor de lo que pensaba. Es peor de lo que pensaba. Very good. It's worse than I thought. It's worse than, nunca that. It's worse than I thought, okay? Worse y no worst, porque es el comparativo. It's worse than I thought, okay? Very good. The next one is for you. Are you ready? Déjame verlo.
Let me see it.
Very good. Let me see it. Very good. Cuidado. Let nunca va con to, no es let me to, okay? Let me see it, okay? Con el pronombre de objeto, ¿vale? Okay, the next one is for you, okay? ¿Cómo hiciste eso? ¿Cómo hiciste eso? Very good. How did you do that? How did you do that? Very good. Okay, the next one is for Mamen, okay? Estás loco si crees que te voy a seguir.
You're crazy if you think I'm going to follow you.
Very good. Seguir, como de continuar, es continue. Pero de seguir a alguien físicamente es follow, okay? So, you're crazy if you think I'm going to follow you. You're crazy if you think I'm going to follow you. Repeat at home. Very good. You're crazy if you think I'm going to follow you. Very good. Okay, the next one is for you at home, and the last one actually. Prefiero hacer las cosas a mi manera. Prefiero hacer las cosas a mi manera. Very good. I prefer to do things my way. I prefer to do things my way. I prefer to do things, okay? Very, very careful. I prefer to. Let's get Mamen to repeat this sentence as well.
I prefer to do things my way.
Very good. I prefer to do things my way, okay? Or I'd rather do things my way, okay? Pero si ponemos rather, ¿qué no tenemos que poner? A ver si sabe Mamen.
The verb is always in present.
Okay, but I'd rather do, not to do, okay?
Yeah.
I prefer to do things my way, or I'd prefer to do things my way, okay? Muy importante, vamos a repasar las frases importantes. Una vez que empiezan, no paran. Once they start, they don't stop. Once they start, they don't stop. Siguiente, déjame verlo. Let me see it. Y la última, prefiero hacer las cosas a mi manera. I prefer to do things my way. Thank you very much, Mamen.
Thank you, Natasha.
And thank you at home. Keep on studying, and I'll see you next time. Bye.
Welcome back. Okay, class 83. And in my previous segment, the last sentence, si mal no recuerdo, if I remember right, the last sentence in the translation list was prefiero hacer las cosas a mi manera. I prefer to do things my way. And in this class, I prefer that you do things my way. I'm sorry, it's not my habit to impose my will on you, but I think you need to do things my way if you want to learn English. And my way implica effort. And if my way coincides with your way, fantastic. Then do things your way, con codos, tesón, perseverancia, with everything you can put into it. Invest in English. It pays wonderful dividends. See you tomorrow.